Back to our Odasses campaign. I'll be leading us for the next few sessions or so. Do you guys want to start with a recap of what happened on Brandon's last time DMing?
The bees.
There were bees.
Destroyed the queen.
Destroyed the queen.
Like fireballs.
Chased them off.
Yeah, fireballs helped out a lot. Who were you missing? Someone wasn't here. Josh wasn't here?
We had
I
two
wasn't
boys
using
not here.
Yeah.
Cass and Bud were gone.
Right. Did you guys end up watching the episodes or no?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
We couldn't figure out what to do
Been a
with
bit
Bud.
since I watched it, but
Cool. Yeah, it was basically just.
Permissions.
What was that?
I turned off his permissions, so no one.
Oh yeah, we couldn't control your character because something about your character sheet has doesn't let other people roll for you or something.
You got your permission set to private.
It's set to private on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, we couldn't see your spells or anything.
how do I
Or
make this
features.
not private?
I don't know, but it's only you.
Yeah.
What?
Only you.
It might be something to do with your Beyond 20, but maybe not. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Could be anything.
Anyways, yeah, you killed the queen. You came back. I don't think there was any interaction with going back to Ovella, was there?
No, nothing.
No.
No. You harvested some parts. You made your way back, and I messaged a few of you guys, but you spent about 3 days back in Vryland, doing various things. Some people did some forging. Some people did some research. Others relaxed. Others went into different classes for multi-classing. Made purchases of some kind. But after the bare minimum of a 3-day waiting period for another quest, you get summoned for another quest. And you don't have to take quests, but you can't take a quest within 3 days of another quest that's been completed. It's a mandatory rule. But you get summoned to a familiar location in Vryland where you took on a few quests before. And you're greeted by an elderly dwarf man named Wilbur. I'll show you a picture. His name's Wilbur Dolax.
What a dull axe.
And who is this? The quest giver?
For real.
Yeah. You all see this stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I'm gonna be a little slow with the Foundry, a little slow with things, so just bear with me. I also only have one screen, so I have to go back and forth a lot. So, one monitor problems. Anyways, you walk into the pub room, the quest counter room, and you got Wilbur Dolax here. You know what's his name because there's a little name tag on his desk, and he's rubbing his temples with his thumb and his fingers. And he explains to you. He says, "We've got too many quests for high-level hunters that we do not have. You guys are urgently needed to take up one of three."
We're sailing.
You're sailing.
No way.
Because you hear the sailing sounds.
Yeah, I was saying that's the name of the track.
You're in a Ryland, so it sounds very dockish there because the whole area is kind of like a dock city, whole little continent. Primarily, the guild headquarters are very close to the docks, so for dispatching purposes. So you hear the various dock sounds that you do hear in game. But he says, "We've got too many quests for high-level hunters that we do not have. You guys are urgently needed, and you're gonna have to take up one of free quests." He points to his book. He says, and he puts on some glasses, and he says, "First of which is rumors of human sacrifices near Gildan in the Nadir area. The problem with this is probably just sin-born cultists, and by the time you guys get there, it's going to be dealt with anyway. I don't suggest this." You can't understand me.
I can't understand you, man.
It's English.
Where does he want to send us?
I mean, it's Cobbit.
Huh?
Sending you to Gildan. It's the first quest. It's just you don't have to take this one. I wouldn't recommend this one, but they go rumors of human sacrifices. It's probably Sinbone cultists, but I know by the time you get to it, it's probably dealt with anyway. So I wouldn't recommend this one.
Hey, because no one wants to get sacrificed.
Yes, you don't want to be sacrificed yourself. This is true.
Yeah, what if they turn on us, mate, and they're just like, hey, I'm going to choose you. And if they choose me, mate, I don't want to die. I still got songs to sing.
Well, I don't know about any of that, but let me continue. The second quest is, I mean, there's supposedly there's a new island that's appeared somewhere between Voiland and Sigon and Sailor.
An island.
I
Mate,
mean, Rylan and Ansagon?
Voiland, Ansagon, and Sailor.
mate, I can't understand anything this dwarf is saying.
Have you tried shutting your trap and listening?
No, mate, it's really hard.
Might I suggest it?
I'll try.
Anyway,
What I got from that was that there's land made out of oil.
did I say oil? Did I say oil? I don't think I said oil.
Mate, that's what we're saying.
Am I like not able to be heard or something?
No,
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 we
they're
were
just
just
having you on.
Okay. I don't
We're just
know
giving you
if it's me.
crap.
I don't know if it's me or not. That's what I make sure. Okay.
No, you're doing an admirable job.
Okay.
You're fine.
Guys are getting
Doing an
mad.
admiral job.
Yeah,
Admiral.
Dumal's back. That's all.
I need more whiskey. God damn it.
Do a good budge,
Yeah.
Admiral.
No, I said it. There's a new island. It's appeared somewhere between Vroylin and Sigon and Sailor. And we need hunters of higher level to go clear it out, make sure there's no awakened there. You see, they're stuck on the town. There's some rumors that it has something to do with the legend of the old gold of Captain Farewell. You ever heard of this?
I've
Have
heard
not.
of such
What
a
you-
legend.
What can you tell us of this figure?
Oh, well, from what I've heard, it's some ancient gold that's some old pirate captain has stashed in an island and hid it away. And if you find it, it's rumored to be the wealthiest person, at least in Vroyland.
Wealthier than the king, mate.
I mean, Vroyland. I mean, the king's not here. Is he? Is the king in town? Should I know about
No.
this?
Maybe, mate. I don't know. Maybe he's in town.
I mean, people of Royland. I mean, look around you. We're pretty humble folk. Lots of sailors and some merchants. No one really of too much wealth.
Sounds about right.
Right. You're from Royland, aren't you? I can tell.
Ah, so you could tell.
Yeah, he called you
You
poor.
gotta walk to you, and you look povish. Just kidding.
Ha.
No,
It's
it's pirate treasure. I doubt that's the cause of the island showing up, but I mean, if that's also the case, then it's 2 for 1, I suppose. Clear out the island if there's some treasure, you can keep it. If not, just clear it out. We are the only ones with the coordinates of the island. Some sailors found it, too afraid to dock on it. Apparently, it's not a pretty sight of an island, so they were too afraid to dock on it. But we got the coordinates. We paid them for it, and we need someone to clear it out.
I lean over to Bud and I'm just like, mate, I don't know what cutting tits are gonna do for us, but he keeps saying they have them, and apparently it's important.
Cutting tits.
Yeah, mate, cutting tits. You keep saying it, not me.
I don't believe I mentioned tits at all.
Oh, well, I just can't understand what you're saying, mate. That's all.
Please,
Tits?
ignore my good friend here. Now, what happens if we were to stumble upon said fabled legend treasure?
Who knows? I mean, I only heard rumors. And it's just, the low people like to talk of lore that doesn't exist. It's probably a myth. I mean, what do you know of it, Lizard Man? Your name is Dreek, correct?
That is correct.
You said you've heard of it before?
I sailed upon that dirty old ship where they would talk of such a legend. This Captain Farrellwort, as you said.
That's correct.
Well, not knowing if it's true or not, but I'd say hearing about it, it might be worth a look-see.
Why does
I-
one random island spark rumors of the treasure?
Well, you see, the treasure, the rumors is that it was a hidden island, and maybe this island didn't spring up out of nowhere. Maybe it was just never found. The sailors say it was hidden in a cloud of fog, so maybe it was just not never seen till now, which seems unlikely to me, but it could be the case.
It's so heard that he hasn't returned for 60 years to the island.
Farewell.
Is he dead?
That's
mate?
right.
Certainly he has to be dead. 60 years, and he was an adult pirate. He wasn't a child.
Well, I didn't color him immortal.
How long do pirates live, man?
I mean, granted, we don't know his race, I suppose, so I guess he could still be
That's
alive.
true.
Anyways,
We don't know what race he was, but he was a famous pirate captain.
like I said, it's ancient law, right?
Oh.
This happened.
Right.
Wait, 60 years? I thought this was thousands of years ago.
Not very ancient, mate. 60?
Who knows?
That's like the old guy, mate. He's like 70. Look at him, mate, but he looks fantastic.
That's
60
pretty
years.
old.
Well, I don't know as much as you, apparently. Maybe you know more than I do. Anyways, an island sprung up with coordinates to it. Go clear it out. It should be simple enough.
I don't think he was talking to you, lizard guy.
What?
Huh? Nothing, man.
Well, hey, if you want to risk your life for some treasure, I'm game.
I mean, the quest isn't for treasure. It's just clear the island of any threats. Anything new pops up, it's our responsibility to make sure it's safe.
Well,
I'm sure people are going to be searching for this island, and if it's not safe, we're going to lose a lot of people on this island looking for gold. Anyways, that's just the second quest. The third quest is, strangely, I know you all just got back from Ovella, but scouts are gone missing again. It seems like maybe you didn't take care of the full problem, or maybe something else has happened entirely. In addition to this, there's rumors of weird tunnels popping up in the northern forests.
How far north?
It's northwest of the main city there, Novella proper. Your quest would be just to go in there, investigate, see what you can. If there's anything to kill, eradicate it. Obviously, there's something.
Get stung by bees again, mate.
I don't blame you. I mean, people get fatigued going back and forth from the same place. So I don't see why you would want to go back unless you have personal reason to go there. Anyways, please pick one of these three. We desperately need people right now. We're very short-handed.
Can you give us a second to think about this for one moment?
Sure.
Friends, come on. And aiming for like a huddle.
Kitty
Names
guy,
That sounds fun.
kitty guy, we have to get
Oh, you pulled me
sacrificed,
close to you.
or we fight the bees again.
Well, I'm always partial to going back home and defending home, but if anything, maybe the island's on the way.
Back home, last time we were there, you were mean to Kaz Daddy, yeah?
Bit of a prick. Wasn't much of a dad.
Okay,
Oh,
all right, mate. I can't.
I'm sorry if that upsets you, but that's really just the truth.
my dad was in a bottle, mate, and he tried to kill me several times, so I get it.
And now he's
Listen, mate, I'm
somewhere
not trying
out
to
in the world.
I never knew my dad. Oh wait, sorry. I'm not really listening.
Not trying to get in a dick waving
It's too
contest
sad.
about our dad.
Yeah, I
or
think
nothing,
this
but-
What
became
are
a daddy dick waving
parents?
contest, mate. Although my daddy's dick would be the biggest.
Oh,
I
without
was
a
born
doubt.
in the
for sure.
forge.
You still
You
have
know,
that
every time you
forge
say
down.
that, it sounds like you're saying Forge.
And I was like, wait, I'm your daddy. I'll make you.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Well, he's a smith, mate, because I have to be forged.
Bloody
He really
hell.
knows how to work the metal.
Knows how to pound.
Hard and long. It's so hot and sweaty.
I formed every part of you.
With these two hands. I don't know why he sounds like Umlau, but
They sound exactly the same.
Grindy,
I know
day
we're
in
just
and
doing
day
my
out.
impressions.
Pipes of steel.
Well, here's what I think. If this fabled island is somewhere to the west of us, it technically is on the way to Avila. Why don't we hit that first and continue on after we clear this island?
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, I thought as well.
Isn't there some rule that was just established that if we complete one quest, we can't do another for another 3 days?
This is true. I mean, if you wanted to, you could try to take up the quest in Novella for 3 days. I mean, it's going to take you a little bit of travel time to go there, but
What
That's
if
my
we,
thought.
what if we
It's
do the
always
island?
lovely.
Yeah. What if we do
You
the
can always
island
spend a few
and then...
days in Ovella. There's just some downtime there as well.
you
As
certainly
long as we're
could.
spending 3 days somewhere.
If hunters go there, they certainly can take up the quest there. They don't have to be here to take the quest.
If it's not already taken by the time we're done. I'm fine
So
with the. I'm fine with an island.
So the islands, you're taking up the island quest then.
I am tired of ships. If there's gold to be found, I will bear it.
So sorry there, my little friend. You're going to have to take a ship no matter what. And it's a bad time. It's a bad time to be sailing.
He's
Nature's
scared
calls.
to get mate.
There's a serpent still out in the water.
Thank you for mentioning that. Actually, thank you for reminding me, because there's actually rumors that this serpent that you speak of, that's been known as the Dracola Elf, is what they deemed its name. It's been terrorizing the sea close to this island. Apparently, many sailors don't even want to be in the ocean right now, and I don't blame them. I don't want to be out there either. We're losing too many ships, but at the same time, we need hunters. We need this quest done.
You're about to lose many more people, mate, sending us out there.
Oh, do you not have faith in yourself?
Yeah, what? No, mate. What other surprises you got up your sleeve?
And no surprises, sailing anywhere is dangerous. Though the closest place is this island out of all three of these quests.
Every time we get in the water, mate, you know what? I'm with the robot guy. Every time we get in the water, something's always out there to get us.
You do realize that for every option, we have to go on the water, yes?
Why can't we just have like a nice picnic in like the Grey Peaks or something, mate? Those are always nice.
Well, even then, we have to cross the Finian Gulf. We're on Ryland right now, right?
Damn it, mate! Why can't we just go out?
Sometimes
Perhaps
I'd
you
rather
could
be
charter
stung by the
us an
bees.
airship.
Umla like storms out the room.
Hey, we haven't had
Well,
the
the last
airship
time we
since
were-
here in a long time.
Last time we were on an airship, we got attacked as well.
But listen, I mean, don't fret. The ship that you'd be going on, it's called a Tidebreaker. It's never even seen the serpent.
Umla looks back in the room and is just like,
Insight check the DM.
yeah, mate, that's not telling us. If that's not telling us we're gonna die on a boat on the way to an island for some treasure, I don't know what is, mate.
You
Wouldn't be
can,
the
you
first
can
He's
insight
just
check it.
saying it hasn't seen the serpent yet.
You can insight check it.
The
It's a blind ship.
What was it called? The Tidebreaker?
Tiebreaker.
yeah, I'm just
When
like,
he says that, he kind of like
The ship
looks
doesn't
back
have
and forth.
eyes, so it doesn't see it at all. The crew did, though.
Now go ahead and roll insight check if you want to see what he means by that.
Privately.
Why'd you roll privately?
Private
both did.
James.
I'm not.
What was
no,
the-
I'm not Umlau.
oh,
Walking roll
yeah,
private.
Yours is private
oh,
too.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
I
working
didn't
roll
privately.
private?
Oh, it must be because for some reason I think I'm on. I don't know why I would. Be
Is it a
on-
leftover
I
setting from when you were DM, maybe?
I see
Yeah, I
umlauts.
changed
I
it
don't
back.
see walk-ins.
Mine was
See, that's
Yeah,
17.
I don't see either.
I don't see either of them.
Either.
Mine
They're
was
both-
a 17.
Oh, as a default roll mode. I'll send a screenshot.
I see. Yeah, I see umlauts. I don't know how you can change that, but
So
If you
there's
if
a
you go
drop
to
down.
yeah, you have to
it's
set
the
it to
drop
public
down.
roll.
Public roll.
Yeah, I just now sent mine.
Do you want
I
me to
rolled
roll it
22.
again?
I see it's
Oh,
fine.
I see.
No, it's 17. I just need walk-ins roll.
Let's do proof. I rolled a 22.
Haha.
What was this is the lost treasure of who? The what now?
Feral Wart, Captain Feral Wart.
Captain Farrell.
Ah.
Perhaps we could sing a song.
Arrow.
Whiskey.
Let's see. Umlau and Wolkin, you see this remark as like well, obviously hasn't seen the serpent, because if the serpent has seen it, it would have shipwrecked it, because no ship has survived seeing it. So it's pretty much a stupid thing to say, but at the same time, it might bode lucky because it hasn't run into it yet.
See, told you.
But Koss, you just think like it's just something he's saying to get your hopes up.
Right.
I mean, we've been on ships attacked by giant serpents before, and that turned out great.
Oh, did your ship survive?
Wait, I feel like one
no.
of us is just very unlucky and is like accidentally summoning this serpent to everywhere we go, mate. Like someone here, and I'm pretty sure it's the old guy, is getting us killed, mate. And I mean, I don't want to point fingers, old guy, but I think that.
Are you talking about me? Am I the old guy?
Are you? Yeah, you're the old guy, mate. Of course.
That's very rude.
Well, grow up.
But I'm old. Why would I grow up if I'm old?
You're always growing up. You're just getting old.
Yeah, mate. Anyway.
So anyway, where is this island that we're going?
Here's the coordinates, and he hands you over. Koss offers his hand out. He puts it in Koss's hand. It's like a scroll of coordinates to lead you there. He says, your ship to Tiebreaker's out by the docks. I'll hurry you on your way as quick as possible. Make sure you get there first. If you get there first, you can name the island, by the way.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Dreekland.
See, that's the rule of the land. First to an island gets to name it.
Fosfordine just
off the
shudders at the thought that Umlau steps first on the island.
Umlau
Now we're
shudders at the thought.
We're not taking ships
Umlau
anymore. We're
first
swimming
stepping on
there.
Just, ugh.
Jump off the ship first.
Umlau can fly.
He can fly there.
Umlau can fly.
Because he believes.
Well, if there's nothing else, then I suppose we should go.
Yes, please leave.
Alright, see you, Wilbur.
I see you later.
Goodbye,
Mate,
old
maybe you
dwarf.
should go and take some grammar classes. We just couldn't understand you, and so the next group has a better chance. Okay, bye, mate.
Well, I'm not going to do that.
I'm just pushing Umlau out the door.
Cat.
I definitely try and steal something from him before.
Beans.
Yeah, I see that.
OMG.
Huh.
Yes, let's see a picture.
It's very pretty.
Okay. So this is what you're greeted with when you walk out of the guild hall. You got some nice buildings further into town, but a lot of humble cobblestone and wooden houses, carriages, random supply being brought down gangplanks and pier walks. And you approach the docks and you see a bunch of sailors walking off the gangplank of your ship, looking irritated and just pissed off. It seems to be like they're abandoning the ship.
Cowards.
And as you approach, you see the captain aboard the ship take off his coat and hat and throw it in the water and start walking down the gangplank as well.
Umlaut looks and goes, "Mate, my mate called you cowards, mate."
So
Captain
what?
says, and that's what we are. I'd rather be a live coward than a brave dead man.
Oh, then mate, you should never captain a ship again. You should go home and be ashamed of yourself, mate.
Oh, that's what I'm doing.
I'll stand in front
And he
of
puts his
Umlau.
hand on Umlau and says, "This is your nightmare now. Good luck." And he walks away.
I put my hand in his pocket. What do I get?
Roll sleight of hand.
You get the keys to the ship.
He's
23.
23.
Boy, it's got a turbo.
You take 6 gold out of his pocket.
Sweet. Yes, Umlau is becoming master rogue.
And that's like all
That's
that was
my
in his
job.
pocket. So you think that's like all the gold he had on him. So he's going to be like going home and be like, "Fuck, where's my gold?"
Sucks for
roll
him.
a perception check to see if I see this.
You can.
Because I've been adamantly like watching.
Umlau, if you want to, you can try to stealth this sleight of hand too, or from people.
It's probably not gonna matter.
Hashtag humble brag.
Wait, so is he just giving us the ship?
Yeah, essentially hands over you the keys and be like, your problem now. You assume that the ship is
Wow.
guild owned, so it's not. He's like in charge of the ship, the captain of the ship, but it doesn't belong to him. He's paid to sail it. Be in
This
charge.
is the most
I look over
slapstick
to-
thing.
I look over to Dreek, and I'm like, "Mate, look, he paid me for the boat, mate. I didn't even buy the boat. He gave it to us."
Oh well, you only rolled a
That's
7 stealth.
hilarious.
Yeah, I still got my 6 gold, but
Bud, you do see this?
Yeah, I'm like right next to you,
I
just
think everyone sees it at that point, right?
Yeah, they do.
and I just hold out my paw.
okay, mate. I give him 3 of the gold. Don't tell anybody that we just bought a boat, and we got 6 gold for it.
And I hold the other hand out. Come on.
I give him 2 more gold, and then I give the last gold to Dreek, and I go, "It's your ship, mate."
Haha. Yes, a wise man you are. Haha.
See, I was doing it for us,
Greek,
like always.
that gold belongs to that poor sailor over there. It's all he had left.
As I walk closer to Bud, as I out of Umlau's hearing, and I'm like, haha, yeah, Umlau, right? And I'm like, Bud, I don't know about that guy. Take it. Don't let him see.
I just
Sleight of hand check and a stealth, please.
All right.
Can I roll a perception to see this?
He's
Wait.
trying to. Who are you trying to give it to? Sorry, are you trying to give it to Umlau or are you trying to give it to Bud?
To Bud.
Oh, so you're doing it.
he's
I'm
giving
I'm
it to me.
I'm like
Like
telling
face with
Umlau. I'm
Umlau.
like, oh yeah, that's right, like egging him on, and I'm just like, Bud.
So you're giving it to Bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. You don't need to stealth that because you're not trying to hide it, right? You're only trying to hide it from Umlau.
Right.
So he's
I mean, unless
You're-
Umlau's
you're the
trying-
boss.
Umlau, basically.
Unless Umlau's trying to listen to this conversation.
No, Umlau's pretty
Okay.
pumped up right now. He's not really.
Okay. Okay. So Bud gets the coin.
Yeah, I'll run
Uh,
it back over to the guy.
Okay. And he kind of looks
Uh,
irritated with you, but
Let's
he's
get
like,
him on,
thanks. He doesn't notice
Yeah.
that he has coin taken from him to begin with. He's like, why are you giving me money? But whatever.
Buy yourself a nice hot meal, sailor. I just run back.
Okay, I will. Thank you. And yeah,
How many sailors
take off.
exactly are walking off this ship?
you assume it's like half the crew.
Jeez.
Half. How many? Okay, so there's in theory there's still enough crew to actually man this thing.
Yeah, as
That was going
you're
to be
thinking
one
about
of my
that,
questions, Yeah.
as you thinking about that, you start walking up the gangplank to get onto the tidebreaker, and you see a bunch of like downtrodden, like weary sailors. You assume a lot of them are there because out of desperation. Maybe they need money. Maybe they, want to die as a slave. They want to have their honor or the loyalty to the ship. But they don't look very happy. Their morale is low right now. And one speaks up. He looks to you all. Who gets on the ship first? I'd say.
I guess it's me since I'm asking.
Well, it'd be
about
directed to
crew.
Kaz. He'd be like, we're down quite a lot of men. All the officers are gone. We're going to need roles replaced, and you guys are in charge of the ship now.
We can fill in the roles. What exactly do you need?
Let's see. We need captain and first mate. We need a cook, maybe an assistant cook, because one usually doesn't help. Makes a mess of things. A navigator.
One's enough.
Cook is handled.
Okay. A navigator. A boatswain to keep charge of the men. A lookout, and any additional deck hands would be good.
I'll be a boatswain, mate. I'll be in charge of the men.
Very well.
I've been on these waters plenty years. I could possibly be a navigator.
Okay, we need a captain, a first mate. Who's the cook?
Lookout.
No,
the hairy one.
Harry one. Oh, you want to be the cook? How are you good with cooking? How's your recipes?
Zoom. Right?
Got a horse?
Oh, what? Recipes? Sorry.
Your cooking. How's your cooking?
Oh, it's fucking delicious.
Oh, count. Love to hear it. Love to hear it.
I don't know if you heard about the restaurant I have in town. If you ever been, it's
What's it
got
called?
quite the. Oh, we called it something. What did I call it?
I haven't been to something
I named it months ago.
months ago. That sounds like a good name for a restaurant.
I like it. Yeah, that's what it's called now.
It's a great date spot when someone's like, I don't know,
Everything is
let's go
literal.
get something.
It's good months ago.
Where do you want to go?
It's
Months
something
ago?
and then months ago.
Wanted
Uh,
something
transition.
months ago.
It was something.
yeah.
It was something French, I think. I can't. Well, Cranch.
Oh, cringe.
French word. I can't remember it right now because
I love that so much.
speak my native tongue in a long time. But yeah, it was something like that. And I think it's going pretty well. I haven't had too much time since I got back to really work on it, but should be opening pretty soon.
Well, I'd love to try it. Next time we're in town. Right now we need to sail. So we have a boatswain, a navigator, cook. What else? What else can you guys do? We need a captain, first mate, lookout, more deckhands.
I will
Well,
be below deck for this whole
Hmm.
voyage.
Or maybe you could just batten down the hatches down there. Be a deckhand, maybe. Make sure things are secure. Deal with any leaks.
Wouldn't want to rust in the
Will
rain.
not touch water.
That's
What'd
right.
you say? What'd you say, Dreek?
I said the metal man would not want to rust in the rain.
Fazordine will summon his familiar, the owl, and that kind of perch, and I will look out.
Very well. Points
So
to
it leaves me and you in charge, bud.
Casio too. Casio is an
Casio.
option. He's been very quiet, kind of lingering behind everyone else.
I'll say before I guess I'd be second to last, maybe up on the boat. And you coming along, Picasso?
Yeah, I'm coming. He seems like his mind's elsewhere. So captain and first mate, is that gonna be Kaz and Bud?
Yeah.
Probably.
And Casio will be another deckhand. He'll just fill in where they need him. And with the roles established, you guys push off, and you're out. Start quickly going out to sea. Forgot to mention, Wilbur did mention it's only going to be, it's a pretty short journey. It's only going to be like a day and a half with the sailing. So that's why this is an urgent quest, because others will want to get there quickly, but they don't have the coordinates. So you have an advantage over everyone else.
We get to name it.
Drinkland.
And let me show you with the ship.
I like Greekland.
That's one vote. That's two votes actually.
I'm for this.
Cool. Ooh, look at that.
Aha!
Ahoy!
3 sails.
Ahoy, matey.
It's a pretty cool looking ship, huh?
I like the
square-
cut of that.
Not a
ship.
square sail though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how this would actually work.
This ship is known for being very fast, but not meant to be a like super long distance ship. So a day and a
Yeah,
half travel
makes
is like good for this ship. Get you there fast enough. All right, so I'm gonna have you guys roll some checks to see how the day of sailing goes. Let me tell you what roll is for each guy you're gonna have. So, if you are a captain or first mate, I'm gonna need you to roll a persuasion or intimidation roll. Let's start with those ones.
You got it. By mere presence alone. Yeah, I guess that also is an interesting point. You guys would start to notice it like the longer you're around Kaz, but like he's got like just this unsettling presence, just being within close proximity of him. If you didn't know him so well, it would possibly like cause you to fear him for some reason. But all he's doing, like, he's done nothing different than just stand there, just the same Kaz as always. But something about him has changed slightly.
Maybe a bit more rigid.
A bit more what?
Rigid.
I don't know about so much more rigid as like he's just kind of like exuding a presence.
Vibes are off.
Vibes are there's something different about him, but the vibes are like also just completely different.
Bud, roll with disadvantage, please.
Okay.
Also, cause roll with disadvantage as well.
Sure.
A little lower.
So 17 for me.
Okay. You are the reason I made you roll with a disadvantage is you're feeling a little bit out of your place here. You've never been captains on a ship before, but you manage. The crew is eager to be out at sea again, but reluctant to be out at sea again at the same time due to the rumors of the Serpent being out where you're headed, and all the rest of their friends having left the ship makes it so it's who knows what's going to happen. But you manage your job pretty well, and everyone falls in line. Let's move on to the boatswain. Roll a performance or a history check. You picked a really good role for you, Umlau, by the way.
Yeah. You're muted.
Performance or history? I'm definitely gonna roll a performance.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you're doing fantastic. You've been on the sea a few times. You're not like a professional of sailing or anything, but you're really good at putting on a show, as you do. So people are entertained by you, and they listen to you and follow your whatever directions you give them very efficiently. Just roll a history check on the side of that.
Sure. Not too good at all.
Yeah, you're not too familiar with what you're doing, but you're good at explaining it. So people follow your follow your instructions well.
It's like my regular job.
Yeah. But no serious areas so far, so that's good.
Explain to you what I'm doing doesn't mean I know what I'm doing.
Deckhand, that'd be
I feel that.
Ocasio and Wolken. I'll keep Ocasio on the side. So you go ahead and roll Wolken just to make sure you're securing everything down below, make sure there's no leaks.
He's not here.
Oh, he's not here. I'm sorry. I'm not looking. I have my screen up on something else.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that another time. We'll do the lookout and do Foz.
All right, I will do this through my owl familiar, which has keen sight, keen hearing and sight, so it has advantage on perception checks. If this is a perception check.
It is definitely a perception check.
Nice.
I will take that 21.
With the 21, the first day at sea, you don't sense any threat. It's a very smooth sailing day, unless other roles determine otherwise. But for the most part, there's no threats. You have your familiar flying around. You have your little orb that can see through it, right? And it just seems like pretty, calm waves at the sea. No storms or anything so far, and no threats. Go ahead and roll Zoom for cooking. Once it gets about halfway through, the crew's getting restless and hungry.
Inventory. Where's my cooking tools? Cook's utensils?
Sounds about right.
I'm rolling it. Use tool. With my...
What a tool.
What stat would this go with, would you think?
Cooking? Shoot, that's a weird one. It'd be like survival, maybe? Survival or medicine?
Right.
I don't really know, honestly. This is a weird one. History, could be recipes.
Constitution?
Dexterity for
Performance.
actual use of tools.
Yeah, the use of the tools. I don't know. Whatever you're good at, I'll allow because you're good at cooking.
Let's say Constitution.
I'm all
I'm
handling.
very much a taste it and see how it goes.
Sure, I'm fine with it.
and
I'm fine with it.
Keep going. Alright, there you go.
Nice.
Excellent rolls. So what do you make?
I think I'm gonna make some type of hot pot dish. So I'm like using like a big bowl, and I'm using like kind of not so I can kind of preserve ingredients and stuff. It'll be like kind of like a soup and like different type thing. So I'm like preparing like different meats and stuff, and like for the first meal, I want it to be something a little bit special. So I'm doing like a hot pot side with maybe like a spicy side and like a non-spicy side, like traditional hot pot dishes.
Sure. Well, say like 3/4 of the day go by. It's about early dinner time. Crew's getting restless and hungry. They all come in to they take their turns of coming into the mess hall, and you have this spread of hot pot dish, and everyone's just loving it, and the morale is increased, and people are laughing and talking to each other, even talking to you guys. You get to know them a little bit. They've been sailing for a lot of them have been sailing for quite a long time, and sure enough, none of them have seen the serpent, but only heard rumors of it before. They've been on the ship. Most of them been on the ship their whole lives, from when they were kids.
Wow.
Something that Dree could probably relate to.
Indeed.
Woken, roll a. I need you to roll a check. Let me see. A acrobatics or athletics check. And I'll one for Akasa as well.
18.
Oh, I didn't click my thing. 18. Very good rolls. Okay. Yeah, you're just kind of like tying things down, making sure things are secure below deck. No leaks or anything happened, and you secure things,
No
very
drinks
nicely. No dreaks happen. Dreaks happen. No. Acacia is climbing the netting and loosening sails, tying sails as need be. Navigator. Who's the navigator?
That's I.
We need you to roll something, don't we?
I mean,
Let's see.
I know everything. But yeah.
Survival, investigation, or something else that you can sell me on.
Survival, investigation.
You can pick one of the three. Survival, investigation, or if you have something else you would want to argue about. If you want to use
You
instead,
have
you can.
navigator's tools or something.
If you have navigator's tools or something. Or proficiency with like sea vehicles or something.
Oh. I do have. Okay. I have navigator's tools. So. What does that
Now would
do?
be the time to use them.
Sure. I would just say for number, yeah. See if you can. If it does it give you a stat for that? Add dexterity to it, I suppose.
I mean, it
Is
has
what it
it has a roll.
Yeah. Roll it for it.
Never mind. It's just like it just shows up.
You have to go to your inventory if you actually have the tools to roll it. I think.
Okay. Inventory. Na 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 na. Oh. In my like armor, like under tools, it shows it. So do I have to add it to my inventory if it's not there?
It's a possibility that you have proficiency in navigator's tools, but you never acquired them.
Oh, okay. So
But
that's,
I will
the
say
case.
that there is a set of navigator's tools here for you to use, so you can snatch them if you want to.
And the ship might have.
I
Yeah.
will do so.
Pretty crappy ship if it didn't. Just saying.
Yeah, well.
Dree's just like, I find them, grab them.
Okay, you can add those to your inventory and use them if you haven't already.
Yes. Boom. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Ah,
You have a -2. That does not make any sense.
that does not make any sense.
Did it give you a option for what skill to use or stat to use?
Yeah. Oh. Well, it says. Oh, right. Select ability, strength. Strength is
Do
-2.
dexterity.
Yeah, I'll do dexterity.
That's your high stat anyway.
Proficiency none, right?
You're proficient, so put.
Oh, just preferences. Okay. All right. Try again. There we go. That's better.
Very good. So you succeed on your navigation. You feel pretty confident in your tracking of the coordinates to where you're currently headed. And I think you are behind the wheel. If the captain doesn't want to be, it's up to Kaz and Bud if they want to be behind the wheel or not. At the
Trust
helm.
them with it. I'll just oversee the people.
So you're steering the ship, and you feel very confident with your navigation. And the dawn breaks, night falls, and you have a half day of sailing ahead of you. You do have bunks low on the lower deck, hammocks if you do want to rest. If not, you can press on.
Come nightfall, Foz would like to gather the party for a staff meeting.
Meetings
Below
already.
deck?
Yes.
Below deck. Okay, there's a lot of crewmen down there. So if you do want to have it like
Is there like a captain's
Stealthy.
quarters on this place?
there is a captain's quarters. It's a small little office space room in the back of the ship.
Yeah, preferably just us.
I can just like tell a crewman to like take the helm or something.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
keep it steady this direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
He says, "Aye, aye, Captain." Wait, you're not Captain. Aye, aye, Navigator.
Ah, you got this, son. Just go straight. It's easy.
Will do. Aye, aye. And you gather the party in the captain's quarters, which is where the navigator's tools were, by the way.
Okay. Excellent.
So, during our time, before we accepted this mission, I received an omen in my dreams. In this dream, all of you were torn apart, except for Ocasio, who then attacked me, and in a fashion similar to those creatures that injected the eggs into their victims. Some sort of slug-like being slid out of Ocasio's mouth and into mine. I believe what afflicts Ocasio will rear its head during this journey.
Uma takes a step away from Ocasio.
Like Acasio's in the
So
room.
Vulcan does the same.
Yeah, he's kind of like standing like behind the group, and you guys all like turn towards him and like step back, and he just doesn't say anything. He just sits there like.
I have
Waiting for some
allowed Ocasio this discussion to happen in Ocasio's presence because he has seemed conscious of his transformation and has provided us, and Foz takes out the vial of the poison that was supposed to like stun him, Ocasio, that he gave me and 2 others.
I got one.
I got one.
Intrigue.
Now.
Yeah.
The dart.
I got one of those, mate.
And so do I.
Indeed. Do you happen to know where we were when this omen occurred?
I don't believe so. Tyler, you can tell me.
No,
for sure.
it was like black. It was like
Yeah.
darkness, so you couldn't see. Like imagine if you watch Stranger Things, and when 11 goes into like looking for people, it's like all black.
Yeah.
So you can see the person walking around like that. That's what you saw.
It was not specified in the vision, though it is possible. I guess it could have been a pitch black location, but I would not count on that. So, as a result of this omen, I decided to do some research into Ocasio's affliction, and specifically with that black ichor that we uncovered from, or recovered from, the bee entities that we most recently fought. And I have discovered that this contagion that afflicts Ocasio, I'm just gonna copy and paste it in the chat because there are details here. Yeah, but it takes about a day for it to take effect, and anything that can detect diseases must be used to detect the contagion. And then after that, it can be cured with anything that will cure diseases. Magic or possibly other means. And he kind of nods to Kaz. Actually, Tyler, question.
Yes.
Would the from what you sent me, would Foz know that? Does it have to be a specifically the spell, or can it just be anything that cures diseases, like the lay on hands thing?
You would know that the detect poison and disease spell shows the location of where it's like harvesting. I guess is the good word for it, where it's accumulating the disease, and the cure disease or lay on hands. I suppose if you want to do lay on hands, has to be put on that specific location in order to cure it, and it has to be within that 24-hour period.
And so it's like pinpointing it within the body, like, oh, it's in his spleen.
Correct.
Okay.
Exactly. That's what the detect poison is. Detect disease would be used for. During this conversation, Acasio is kind of emotionless and just standing there. His eyes look a little more alien than normal. It seems like he's slowly transforming over time, like he is. But it seems like since coming back from Ovella, he's a little bit like quieter. That's a good way to put it.
Don't suppose your research has turned up any kind of cure or reversal for existing diseases?
Only for preventing it from taking hold.
Is being sad contagious, mate? Because I feel like that's what's going on in this group. Everybody I look at, except for the kitty guy, seems to all be slightly, peeved about something. And that
I'm gonna
answers
assume
that
everybody else
question,
knows
mate.
that
Chirp, 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 chirp.
orphanage are immune to disease.
Isn't there like a calm emotion spell or something? Induce happiness.
Yes.
Forced happiness.
Therapy. I cast therapy.
Therapy. Everyone's kind of quiet when you bring this up, Umlau. Your statement is, I guess, received with nods, like kind of like you're right, but no one really wants to admit it.
It's like, all right, mate, we'll just breeze past that one.
Oswaldine is never wrong.
Probably best if you just mind your business.
I used to love when you screamed that, mate.
Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I believe that was it for me.
Treek just stares at Umlau, Kaz, and Vulcan for no reason, menacingly, and just goes like, And that's all.
For actual no reason.
Insight.
Yeah, kind
Insight.
of like, what the fuck was that for?
You know.
Assuming everybody knows that they're immune to disease.
I just like, all right.
He says, "You know why?"
You know what you did.
I know what you did.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's summer.
Yep.
And if there's nothing else, you guys can rest for the night, take a long rest, or continue doing what you're doing. Up to you. Casio's sure gonna take a rest.
If everyone wouldn't mind clearing the room, I'd like to speak to Drake.
Umlau's gonna go stealthy and try to search the ship for any goodies the other people that left the ship left on there.
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth, sleight of hands.
Well, that's not good stealth. Stealth rolls are just awful.
Right? Just throw that sleight of hand. Okay. So people notice you. It's not the person that you're pickpocketing. If you're pickpocketing people, or if you're going through people's personal inventory, personal items like their bags and their packs, the person that you're pickpocketing from or stealing from doesn't notice it, but other people do.
I just give them a smile, man. Be like,
He's not gonna need it in a little bit, mate. We're gonna get killed by a serpent thing. It's okay if I take it now. I'm
Roll
probably
deception
gonna die
check
later
or
anyway.
persuasion, I suppose.
Damn it. I gotta put you on a leash.
Yeah, like, I guess you're right. It's not
Yeah,
like it's super valuable.
Hey,
You get
should
like
check your pockets too, mate. I probably got this also.
you get 6 knives, a short sword, 10 silver, and 20 copper.
Just walking around with them.
Yeah, openly walking around with this. Mates, I'll give this all back to you when you die. All right, now get back to work. I'm gonna go put this all in my cabin now.
And plus, you rolled really high for your performance, so they all kind of like you anyway. So they're like, okay, you can have it.
Wacky
You're
guy.
like,
Yeah.
all
You guys are great. You guys are the best ever. I'll sing songs later.
Akasu goes down to the hammocks. Anyone else go down? Because I know Kaz wants to talk to Dreek.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oz would
follow
retire for the
Akasio.
night.
I'll stop before being the last one out. Do you want me to wait outside or?
This won't take long.
All right.
And I'm following Akasio down wherever he's going. But other thing first.
Vulcan will go to the kitchen.
As will Bud.
Okay.
Drake is just kind of like backed into the corner, just like looking at Kaz.
It's not all that bad. You're not in trouble or anything. I just wanted to know what you did on your last ship.
My last ship. Well, it's been years. You know, before I was part of the guild, I wasn't treated as much of a man, or whatever, as an equal, I should say. So, pretty much, I was the lowest of the low, but I kept an ear out. I learned a lot, and I don't know how much more I want to tell you, honestly.
Oh, well then good. You can keep your secrets if you wish. I was just curious if there were going to be any issues of me taking up a captainship when you're the actual one who's been on the boat.
Well,
Are you fine being a navigator?
you do present yourself as a leader, so if it's what you bring these men to, they like to listen to you, I've noticed. Whether or not it's my choice, I don't know.
I'm asking because I want to give you the choice. I know it wasn't... You haven't talked much about it, but I know that your last ship wasn't exactly a good experience, so...
Well, if this is you reaching out an olive branch, then I will gladly take it. However, I will keep my eye on you still.
You you just see him kind of like he's standing there with like his arms behind his back. You just see kind of like you just hear the faint clink of plates as like he's like flexing or something beneath, but he's like just keeping his stance. You feel a wave of something like on the edge of fear before it goes away again. He's like, "You do that." Anyway, get back to work.
Aye.
And any conversation, and would you like to go rest or back to work?
Oh yeah.
Well,
I assume everyone wants to rest unless they don't. They have to let me know.
oh,
Yeah, I go to rest.
I was gonna say from the fear, maybe I go back to work, but
I forgot that it was nighttime, so you can do whatever you want. But I would have given you an order that made sense.
I like go back to like walk and see everyone's asleep, and I'm just like, and then I like go to bed.
You slope down to bed.
Yeah.
Y'all get the benefits of a long rest. I don't think you used anything that requires a long rest, but it's good to not have exhaustion.
Thing. So, sec, these are today's portents. Hold, please.
Doom. Oh god, that's not what I needed.
Oh boy.
I got
Damn it,
two
Daniel.
20s in the chamber now,
Damn it,
baby!
Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
Oh my god, Daniel, this is gonna suck. Okay. This is what
Now
happened
we're
last
gonna
time.
fail
What are you
the
talking
navigation
about?
Roll, and then we're gonna be lost or something.
This is what happened. This is what happened to Shrogar fight. He's like, I'm gonna make him crit miss, and then he just fell on the ground. And he just kicked the shit out of him. I'm like, okay, There goes the monster. There goes the fight.
Just call me Daniel Tyler's man.
Yeah, 2 crits, great. I guess crit
Give me
misses are
that
worse.
divine smite. I want it. I want it.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
just
the
make
monsters
sure
all
the-
gained an extra 100 health. No.
Ah!
What is this, Crusher? Oh, fuck that, dude.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Okay, whatever.
Oh, nice. Good to know. Man,
Yeah.
I am
Hey.
gonna love you, especially next level. Anyway. Moving on.
Okay, yeah, y'all get a long rest. Early in the morning, you get a crew waking you up to take your positions again. Seems like other crew are getting tired and they need rest. So you go back to your stations, and I need one more check from each of you of the same type.
Here's breakfast. You'll eat it and like it.
God, you made a fantastic breakfast. Wait, is that not you? Okay, that's not you.
Me.
Ah, you. Yeah.
It could be bad.
Find all the holes.
Perception.
Wait, I'm the
Are
captain now.
Is the command staff still rolling at disadvantage?
Yes, please, both of you.
So, what was intimidation?
You don't need to roll intimidation, Drake. You need to roll navigator's tools.
Wait, but
Oh, wait,
I'm-
did you switch
Intimidate
to
those-
captain?
yes.
Oh, yeah. All right, that's fine with me.
Drake, you do not need to roll with disadvantage. Reroll just a single one.
Okay.
And here I was
Sorry,
imagining
If it wasn't clear, that's what I
okay.
was assuming.
It's okay.
a Dreek wielding a protractor in a very intimidating fashion.
Bud, did you roll?
I did.
Dear my geometry.
Okay, I see. The captain and the first mate seem to be struggling. Drake, you've never been a captain. Well, actually, have you been a captain before?
No.
I don't think you have.
No.
I mean, previous quests, I don't think you have. But you've never been a captain before. You're used to being more of like a cabin boy, like low level tier on a ship.
Yeah.
You know how to navigate because your old captain taught you, but you don't know much about commanding a crew. So you don't do that great of a job. The crew doesn't seem to, you seem to be too aggressive, and the crew doesn't really respect you. So they're kind of like ignoring you most of the time. And Bud is a little bit too soft spoken right now, so he's not really getting heard like he wants to be. Regardless, the crew already knows what they're doing for the most part, so that's all right. What else we got here? Kaz, what did you roll for? You're a navigator, right?
Well, I guess now if I'm a navigator, I will. Can I roll like a survival check? I guess.
Sure.
I'm
that's
not
fine.
actually trained in this at all.
That's fine.
Oh, fuck off. I'll use.
This is how he gets us to waste the 20 day.
I'll use my inspiration for that,
Oh, boy.
just so that
Sure.
we don't get lost.
That's fine with me. So
Okay,
good
go.
use, very good use. Of the, you at first you're like doing it backwards, and you realize you're doing it backwards. Like, oh wait, I'm using the wrong ends here. Oh, here we go, and then you realign it to the right spot, and you fix yourself.
Oh wait,
Costa's
you have it
literally
upside down.
grumbling. Costa's literally grumbling the entire time. Like, I should have just stayed captain. Fuck. Shit.
Fuck.
But you think you're doing it right. This is the second time, like you erase what you've done, restart, and do it, get on track, and you're like, okay, this was right this time. What else we got? Zoom. Your meal this time is okay. It's satisfactory, but it's not nearly as mind blowing as previous dinner. The crew's a little bit disappointed, but they've had worse meals, so they don't complain.
Yeah, I'm like, you'll eat it and like it.
And Umlau, your performance is so good. Like, you're so funny and entertaining to the crew that you keep their morale up. And some people toss coins at you. You get a total of 3 gold. Vulcan, you do an excellent job staying hidden below deck, making sure things are secure. Basically doing what you were doing yesterday, just retying your knots, making everything's tight, ship shape.
My finger in holes.
Am I missing anyone?
Hey.
No? Oh, Foz, I need you to roll if you haven't.
Oh, another one? I got...
Oh, sorry, you got a 19. And oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, the day seems to be going smoothly. you see a fog bank ahead of you, which means you know you're getting close because you heard that the island was doused in fog. But as you approach the fog, you do notice something.
Okay.
A large shadow is in the water.
Yay!
Nay.
All hands on deck. Action stations. Action stations. This is not a drill.
And it's a very recognizable shadow. It is
Oh, the
that
brown
of
note's here.
it is that,
Again?
maybe lower than
The brown note.
It is the brown note.
Everyone shits their
Everyone-
pants in unison. Yeah.
President's shitting pants.
And you notice the shadow of the giant serpent coming directly towards you.
If only
How
we predicted
like how
it
far
from that.
away do we notice it? Like I assume, do we have like time to react, or is it like
It's
upon
a
us?
few hundred feet away, but this thing is like a couple 100 feet long. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Umlau immediately takes out Das Loot and plays a tune and starts to fly.
You just fuck the shit I'm out.
And how far away from the island are we?
Back here!
Well, this is Foz that sees this. No one else sees this, so he needs to
Oh.
communicate it.
I mean, I would yell it out as soon as I notice it.
What are you saying?
That, you know, alert, alert, all hands on deck, action station, that sort of thing. Whatever. You
Okay.
know. We have a
Sure.
creature. Serpent.
I look to the guys I'm entertaining, and I'm just like,
We're all about to die, so guess what? I'm gonna fly. Goodbye. Yeah.
Oh, this is like ringing the bell.
Yeah, you get inspiration for that one, Umlau. You're ringing the bell, ding, 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 ding. You're calling out everything. Everyone, all the crew begins to panic. They've never seen this serpent before. They're prepared for the worst, and I'm sure the rest of the party is as well. What does everyone do?
Distance-wise, how far does it, at least from the fog bank, are we?
You're about 600 feet from the fog bank. Probably more than that, maybe like 1,000 feet. And the serpent shadow is like 500 feet away from you.
Okay.
I'm keeping an eye out on Ocasio during this time to see what his general demeanor is.
Roll a perception check.
I'm about to cast Hold Person on Umlaut.
I'm just flying up to the mast.
Get you going!
I'm going up to the mast to the
Counterspell.
highest point. I'm just like, goodbye.
You're keeping an eye on Ocasio, but he doesn't seem to be. I don't know. He doesn't seem to be worried or I don't know tense from the situation at all, and that's about much you get from him. He doesn't move. He's just kind of standing still. Anyone else want to do anything? Do you actually cast Hold Person on Umlau?
No, I'm not gonna blow a spell slot on that.
I
he
change
dies,
my
it
Book
falls
of
to
many
the ground.
fashions to black.
Well, can you hear this? What do you do?
I stay right where I am.
It's just based on movement.
Anyone else have anything they want to do
Ah.
before this begins?
Oh, I'm sounding the alarm, so I imagine that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Just weapons out.
Yeah, I'll make a fist of my gauntlet with my holy symbol in the back of my hand. And just
Yeah. Some of the crewmen mount
just
some
right here and
cannons.
nothing else.
You don't have many cannons on this ship. It's a lightweight ship, but some mount cannons, getting ready to shoot whatever comes out of the water.
Okay, actually,
What's
question.
the highest point on the ship?
Actually,
Maybe the
Tyler.
tip of the mast, the crow's nest. What's up, Daniel?
Sorry, question. From the silhouette, does this seem to be the one that sank us up by the fjord of Bragg before we went to Hinterwood, or does the silhouette on this seem more like the one with the tentacles that came up that like hypnotized people?
No, this seems like the serpent. This seems like the one in the Fort of Bragg.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just
The
wanted
thing that sunk the ship on the way to Ansagon was a much smaller thing. The tentacles were very long and could wrap around the ship. I don't think it sank your ship though, did it?
No, it didn't. It
Yeah,
just attacked
okay.
us and we repelled it. But
Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
I believe you knocked off one of its tentacles too.
Yeah.
Okay. No, this is I mean, from the look of the shadow, it looks like the serpent that destroy the ship in the Fjord of Bragg.
Ah, wonderful.
So y'all prepare for the worst. This serpent comes bolting towards you, like top speeds, probably like, I don't know, 100 feet per round
Jesus Christ.
in the water, and it goes like, you know, each 6 seconds it's getting 100 feet closer to you, and it's only 500 feet away. Within 30 seconds, it's underneath you, and just like that, it keeps going.
You can re-roll.
It keeps going, and goes way past you. It doesn't stop.
Wow.
Completely
My
ignores
lord.
you.
Hey,
Huh.
I want to look back over the boat, like in the direction it's heading. Is there anything out there?
Roll perception check.
And I also look around
You may
High Point.
roll perception checks. Anyone that wants to look.
Actually, okay, I'm gonna be. Well, just a
The
second.
windows were there.
No, I have no place.
Fuck.
Everyone roll. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone that rolled a 10 or higher, or sorry, let's do it this way. Anyone rolled under 10 doesn't even see that it passed you. They're still waiting for it to attack. Anyone who rolled under 15 knows that it passed them. That's about it. Anyone rolled higher than that, higher a 15 or higher, it seems like this thing is running away from something.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
There's always a bigger fish.
It doesn't look like it's heading in any specific direction on purpose, just to get away from something.
So as we're all looking down, I'll look straight ahead to where this thing was coming from.
And quickly, you're all turned around looking at it. The ship keeps going in some direction. You find yourself in the fog. As you turn to face the fog, you find yourself in a rocky mesh of teeth sticking out from the island that you're about to get to. Navigator,
Crash into.
who is on the helm, needs to make some checks here because you're
Oh,
in the
shit.
jaws of the island.
Great.
Question: would I be able to give him guidance?
If you're next to him,
Would I be able to just give him the help action because I'm up top on the? I'm at the highest point of the ship, just screaming down like direction.
the way I see it is he's on top of the wheel, which would be Kaz, I think, right? Because you switch spots. So
Yep.
Kaz, you're gonna have to make some checks. Let me see what checks I have to make here.
That's not good.
If I could be next to him, the way I was imagining it is Fuzz himself was still
Oh,
on the
wait.
deck. He was having his owl circle around.
I forgot how I had this set up. Okay, so whoever's behind the helm, I need you to make 7 dex or strength saves, one at a time. Okay.
Oh.
Don't do anything yet. Let me finish talking here. Everyone else can make attempts to make a perception check, but it's only one per each strength or save. So you can't be all you got at the same time. You have to decide who's going to be helping for each one of these saves. For each successful perception check that you make, you grant advantage to the saving throw that the helmsman's making.
I'm up top, so I'll make the first perception check.
Okay, do a perception check.
Oh, thank goodness.
You get advantage on your first dex or strength save.
We're going strength. And good thing with advantage too.
You succeed and
yeah.
weave out of the way of the first jetting rock in front of the starboard bow.
Go left, mate. Left.
Who is next?
There's no left on a boat, mate.
Port.
He's like spinning the
Oh.
wheel.
I'm just like screaming down.
Go for it. Boy. Woo! Good thing I have
You
an
get
owl.
advantage. You get advantage.
Nice.
You succeed. This one's off the port. You weave out of the way of that one. Next one.
I'll aid who's ever next. I'll help someone.
He's perceiving.
Or actually, my perception's pretty good. I'll just try it.
If you perceive
Oh,
once, you
mine's
can't do it
pretty
again.
good too.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll do
That's
that.
great.
Good perception. Thank goodness.
Okay. Well,
No, sex. That's when you thread the needle. There's 2 rocks in front of the ship, and you go right between them.
that's filthy.
Oh my
Filthy as
goodness.
the 20s.
There's a set
3
of
down.
rocks shaped
Why
like a
is
hoop,
it so-
and you jump the boat through it.
Why is it so intense right now?
We could crash and die.
You're hurting my heart.
Anyone else want to help out?
Yes.
Well, can you still below ship?
Oh, fuck me.
I'm not going above.
Okay, Dreek failed his perception, so you get no advantage.
Like, what's happening up there?
I can't see anything out of this porthole.
Oh.
You don't need it. You still succeed on this check. You dodge the next set of teeth. That's 4 down. Acasio will help out. He's up top deck too.
I gotta help out on the one after that.
Okay, let's see perception.
Don't trust Acasio. He's a spy.
Wow.
He's a robot.
Insight check.
You're-
It's a
You
fracking
saved.
skin job.
So you succeeded 5?
Yeah.
5. Very good. 2 more. Okay, you got Bud.
What do you need me to do?
Perception.
Perception. All right.
Oh, that was
Rip.
a journey.
Big rip.
I feel you, man. It got me too.
Oh.
No!
So Bud doesn't see it in time. He says it last minute, and you crash directly into one of these teeth, and it damages the front starboard side.
God.
And Wilkin, the ship begins spewing water on the below deck where you are.
Now you're wet.
Does anybody have
I'm
inspiration
wet.
that they
I-
want to throw
I
out?
do. I have inspiration. I will give it
I'm
to
just
you.
curious.
I will give you
Okay.
my inspiration. Yeah. I just got it. I will give it to you. I will also
Well, that's better than it was, but
from the top, I will also give him bardic inspiration. As I'm just like,
Okay, I'll allow it because that roll still fails. So you need to roll the bardic inspiration to succeed on this.
okay. What is it?
say, I think it's a D6.
D8?
if I'm correct. Is it a D8 now?
Should be a D8.
D8 sounds right, but don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's either a 6 or an 8.
It's a D8. Yeah.
Hey.
So it's a D8.
Sweet.
Roll for him.
Oh, did you want him to roll?
No, that's fine. I don't care. With the 5, you barely make it in time. And because Wilkin, so there's no more water spewing on the bottom, you're fine. Wilkin's still below deck, so he's not making perception checks. So last one you have to do without advantage.
You know what? Let's just do it. You're gonna roll an 18.
That's a good call.
Good call. You managed to make it through relatively unscathed through all the teeth, and the fog breaks and you see the island. Let me bring that up for you.
Turn to the starboard side.
Guys, I'm the best
Now!
navigator.
Is that the left or mate?
Oh my.
It's very big. You know, just zoom out of it.
Zoom
What in the
out.
What the heck?
I got a warning
No,
saying I don't
this-
have any vision. A
Same.
token with vision on this scene.
Dodge gray.
I don't know, but the clouds are
It
pretty.
just looks like
Can you see?
crowds.
You have to zoom all the way. Oh, how do I make this visible to you guys then?
Oh, I
You
don't
gotta
see
go in the
anything.
settings of the
I zoomed all the way out.
Figure.
yeah.
It's a gym only. Should I make it so I can? All players can see it.
yeah.
Unless there's a part of the map you don't want us to see.
No, this is just a picture.
Okay, yeah, then that's fine.
Yeah.
I just have a gray screen.
Is that any better?
No,
Still dark for me, but I do have clouds.
I see the
That's
clouds.
no good.
Yeah, same.
Do you have to like grant it to each
Yeah, I
person
got
or
clouds
something?
now, but
I'm not sure because
Who
I
knows?
have it shown in navigation. All players. I don't know what else to do.
Hang on, 1 sec.
No tokens.
In the meantime, here's a ship.
Shit.
Oh, oh.
Sorry, 1 sec. It's been a minute since I've done this.
Should be a thing like in settings like give vision. To
Yeah.
Give vision. See permissions. Show navigation all players.
No,
Not
navigation is just so we can click
That'll
on
just
it and.
be on there. Yeah, you want it. It'll be like give tokens all vision or something.
So
like that.
There's no tokens on the map. Do I need to put you on the map physically?
that is a way to get a sight, but it may mess up if or not mess up, but it may only apply to people with dark vision.
That's so weird. Why would it be dark vision? If
Both
that would be-
hands.
You could try. It's like, is there a setting called global lights or global?
There's lighting. Token
Yeah, try-
vision.
Yeah,
It says
tokens.
clicked. It says restrict visibility within the scene to the vision of controlled tokens.
Yeah,
Uncheck that?
Change that. Change
Yeah,
that.
uncheck that. Yeah.
Is that
There you
better?
go. Oh yeah.
Yep.
much
Okay.
better.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Oh, something.
So yeah, the fog breaks and you see this island.
That was a lot of fog, mate.
Oh yeah.
Kaz, you feel actually a lot better having to made it through the ragged, jagged teeth, relatively unscathed. Let's see here.
Yeah, so
Um,
like tensely gripping the.
You're like, butthole clenched. The island is maybe like a quarter to half a mile in diameter across. You can tell from just looking at it. And at its highest point, it's about 50 feet high from sea level. The crew points to a little dinghy rowboat that they can lower down for you guys to jump in. And they weigh anchor there, where you currently are, what you're looking at right now.
My lord. Let's go.
Right. Well, away team.
All right. You lower yourself into the churning waters. It's not super hard to row through though, with your 6 oars that you have. Your boat barely fits all of y'all, but yeah, you managed to pack it in.
Before
Anyone
we
who wants
go, can
Sure.
I tell the crew to like keep an eye out for anything that larger than the sea serpent?
Sure. Yeah, you give them any orders you want to. Anyone
Yeah,
wants to say
just
anything to
like-
'em?
Keep a close watch. The serpent was running from something. That's what I'll tell them.
You do so. They're kind of confused. They say, "Oh, hi, Captain. Wait, oh, wait, you still Captain? Oh, is the lizard?"
I'm the
He's got
captain
a
now.
name. It's Captain Dreek.
Dreek. That name's very familiar. Do I know you? You don't know him, but he thinks he knows you.
You may have heard of me, but I don't know you.
Right then. You lower down in the rowboat and start making your way to shore. Anyone who wants to can roll a perception check.
Don't know about this.
Oh, what?
Fuck me.
Well, my I will do kind of a loop of like the landing area. Do like a quick flyby. Did that not?
Oh,
like
baby!
The dice. Hey, the owl
Oh, there it is.
and the bud.
Everyone wants to roll. While you're making your way to shore, I'll say Bud is one of the ones that's not paddling, rowing. So he's keeping a keen eye out. His kitty eyes out. And you look off to the northern side of the island. You're more on the northeast, and that's more, I guess, west of north. You look that direction, you see a ship weighing anchor out there. And you point it out to the rest of the group?
Keep your wits about you, boys. Looks like we have company.
Mate, if they beat us there, they get to name the island. We gotta go first. It's gotta be our island.
Well, then row faster.
Our island?
Do
Jerome!
they have any kind of like recognizable?
I was gonna say, you do. Josh or Bud does see it. Dreek can't see through the fog, but Bud's
happening?
great, so he sees pretty much everything about the ship. It's a pretty big vessel. Let me see.
Does it seem like a similar type of vessel to what we were, or is it more like a merchant
It
type
looks.
vessel, or like?
It looks heavily armed. There's a pirate flag
Oh, wonderful.
hung from the mast. It's
But Drake
the
didn't see
flag
that.
has a bony woman holding a beer in one hand and a cutlass in the other hand. And as you describe that, Drake recognizes it immediately as the ship that he used to sail on. His old pirate ship as the Dirty Mistress,
No fucking way.
which is the scoundrel ship.
We have to sink that shit right now.
Mate, if we just get within 120 feet of them, I can cast slow. We can beat them to the island, mate.
You guys are pretty far away. You notice, Bud Crit, you notice that they haven't even lowered down a rowboat yet. They're just weighing anchor, and you notice that they see you too. They like look your direction. They see you looking at them. You're already mostly way to the island already. You're going to beat them at this rate.
It's like in Always Sunny in Philadelphia when Mac and Charlie see each other at the restaurant. They're just like,
Are we within cannon and or ballista range
You
right
guys
now?
are already in the rowboat, and you're far enough away from the ship that the crew would not be able to hear you.
I suddenly worry for the crew.
No. Sorry, my question was: are we within
There.
the other ships' cannon or ballista range?
The ship's not broadsiding you, so it wouldn't be able to shoot
Okay.
cannons at
Okay.
you.
Just making sure. Just making sure. At
Checking.
least we got that going for us.
And you make it to the shoreline. Here, let me move you.
We did it. We won D&D, guys.
Okay, tell me if you can see this one. I can look on this
Yes.
if it works. I want to see what you guys can see, actually.
see.
I cannot.
I'm
I
on a
see it.
beach.
For sure, but I can't
There's a
see anything.
boat and some trees.
it's like a half moon.
You cannot see? Who cannot see?
Brandon cannot see Umlau.
Umla's there, yeah? Is it a dark vision thing?
Because I can see.
I can
Foz
see
is
something. I don't
moving.
have dark vision, but I can see.
I don't have dark vision,
I-
so I don't have any.
I don't
vision.
think I have dark vision, do I?
Is there a way I can give you vision?
You would have to go onto my.
They right click the token. You could try that.
Yeah,
I don't.
right click the token, go into settings. And
Vision.
It's the same, like, yeah.
Has vision. This doesn't make sense. Has vision, there's a check mark. Does that check mark mean you don't, or you have vision, or you don't have vision?
I
That
don't
means-
have vision. I can't see anything.
It's check marks.
If it's
Vision
checked,
radius.
that means- yeah.
Can I give you a
You can
radius?
make it like 30 or something like that.
I don't see anything.
Does that help?
Yeah, that helps.
I'm Rocky Short, right?
Okay, cool.
Very.
I was fucking muted. I
Oh,
I can only see myself.
You can only see yourself?
Yeah.
probably
Could you only
the
see
same.
yourself too, Brandon?
Yeah, that's all I could see. Like, now I'm fine.
Yeah, I'll fix them.
Oh, I see the background and stuff, but I don't see any of the other tokens.
There you
but
go.
I'm seeing from the stream. Okay, there we go.
Okay, everyone good now?
Yes.
That should be good.
Okay, you make it to the island. You see your little boat there. You docked on this rocky shoreline. It looks like this whole island's like extremely rocky. There's some dead shrubs around, some dead trees, but no greenery. Very little greenery, if not like sea and kelp wrapped around some crevices of the island shoreline. But like I said, mostly rocks.
I name it Island Guy. We did it. Our
Greek
job is
land.
done.
So you did,
There's two for
according to your
Drinkland.
perception, you did make it to the island first, but you assume that there's a rowboat lowered quite soon after you on the pirate ship, and it's going to be there pretty soon too.
We should do something with our rowboat so they don't fuck with it.
It depends on what we want to do. If we
How
want to clear
heavy is the
pirate stuff
rowboat?
first.
How heavy is the rowboat? I mean, it seats 7 people, so I mean,
Pretty heavy.
it'd have to be pretty heavy to be able to float you guys.
Can I lift it?
You can attempt to.
What if we sink ours and take theirs, mate? Then there's only one rowboat to fight for.
Well, we're here to clear out threats, aren't we?
Ours.
So,
Aren't they a threat, mate?
Why don't we just sink theirs
saying.
and not sink ours?
What if
I
we
don't
just
know, mate. I'll
sink
just
them
spitball it.
completely and we take their boat?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, shoot fireballs at him, mate. Let's see how well that works.
I don't like either of you, but
Do
maybe,
we know
maybe
if
we should
these
sneak up on them.
Hey, you lizard guy.
do we know if these individuals are hostile?
Well, we could always talk to them, but
I would say yes.
that they're hostile or that we should talk to them?
That they're hostile, but
You seem to know him, Drake.
indeed,
Who are they?
Explain quickly.
they're dirty, rotten scoundrels. That's what they are. They kick you
A
when you're
roll.
down. What?
Anyone who wants to can roll a history check on the name the scoundrels.
Anyone who wants to?
Sure, why
Yeah,
not?
he's mentioning the name, so.
There we go.
God.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
We're all
He's
pirates
here.
everything.
You actually run the ship
About your
too.
card, mate.
Okay,
I was the captain.
let's see. Wolken, Zoom, you never heard of him before. Foz, you have heard of them in readings. And Umlau, you've heard of them in readings as well. Primarily, you know the captain. It's Captain Kane Hornsnare. He's a orc. He's supposed to be very vicious, ruthless. The crew's known for killing anyone who gets in the way. Innocents, anyone. Women, children, doesn't matter. Kaz, you know, not only do you know the captain, you know the first mate is, what the fuck's her name? Do I even have that in my notes? I don't.
It's a weird name for a first mate.
Yeah, first mate. Fuck.
What's the story
What
there?
the fuck's
What's
her
her
name?
name?
Is that Crench?
You know the first mate's a female Leonin named Seema Proud Shadow.
Matt, are your lights like
Gee.
going all Stranger Things on us? What's going on?
Yeah,
Whoa.
Kira has this like face
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
thing. It's like a glass
Oh.
rod that like uses like light shocks or whatever, and it like totally fucks with this light. I don't understand
Oh,
why.
huh.
Weird.
Maybe it like does
Aqua.
something to like the circuit and like pulls juice
Probably.
or something. I don't know.
Probably. I
Can
imagine
you
he's
say that name
fair
one more
enough.
time?
Seema, Sima, Seema Proud Shadow.
Proud feet. Oh wait.
You know her because she used to be in the Rogues Guild
Hmm.
a long time ago. Dreek, you know everyone aboard the ship. I mean, as long as they're still aboard the ship from when you were on there, you know everyone. So I'm not gonna give you names, but yes, you know Seema Proud Shadow, and you know the scoundrels because you've had dealings with them before. You used to hunt down Sinborn, and they kind of aided them sometimes if it was in their favor around Ovella. So they're kind of a hindrance to you. It pisses you off because one of the guild is helping out Sinborn cultists. Anyways,
But if they are who we think they are, wouldn't mind
cool.
killing the lot of them.
You hear wood scraping against rock, a couple, maybe 100 feet away, as the waves splash against the rocks as well in the wood, and scuffling of feet, maybe 60, 100 feet away from you. I'm not quite sure. Let me do this. Does anyone see anything additional that I just put on the map?
Oh no, I do not. I just
Okay,
see the
it's
sort of.
because of vision.
Let me
I can
see.
see the edge of them. I think
Good.
I see them up top here.
I see.
I don't.
I
I don't.
I do not. I do
Move
not see
forward a little
anybody
bit.
other tokens either, but
Step forward, like, a little bit.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see the corners of them.
Okay. As you guys approach, you see a guy in the front. Step forward. You recognize this as Captain Kane Hornsnare. You don't need to move so close to them, Foz.
sorry, I'm not seeing any other tokens, not even the other party
You're not
members.
seeing them?
Everybody just disappeared.
Oh,
Everybody
okay,
just
good, hold
disappeared
on.
from me.
Everyone disappeared?
That's weird.
I
I see
can only see
everybody.
myself now.
I can see the corners.
I have to give everyone vision. Is that what I need to do?
Sure. I thought that was a global.
Give us sight beyond sight.
You could probably do the same thing you did in the last map.
I just do this.
I
It
can
might
see
just like
people if
reveal
I
the
move, like,
entire
right
map
here.
and everybody in
Well,
it.
it sounds like whatever.
Is that good?
Nothing changed for me, but.
Can you see anything? Everyone
No.
can see?
I don't see. Well, I don't see any of the other party members at least.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know not.
Yeah, you probably just have to do the same thing you did before.
Do you see
Everybody
people now,
just
Daniel?
disappeared.
Yes, now I do.
Who doesn't see people? James?
Wilkin does not. Everybody vanished.
It's so weird to me.
That's bizarre.
Everyone else is good, yeah?
Weird.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Everybody just reappeared. Did you change something?
Yeah, I changed something for you. I just gave you 30 feet of
Okay.
sight, but it's like, why should I have to do that? Whatever. Yeah, you see Captain Kane Hornsnare slowly approaching you. Behind him is his crew. They all have their weapons drawn, but they're not really raised. They're not really rushing you. And he sees you and he calls out. If I can see my notes, where are they? It's been a long time, Drake.
Yeah, then.
Hornsnare, is that you?
You sure as shit it is.
What are you doing here?
Same as you. Looking for gold.
In all the wrong places.
I've moved on from that life.
Oh, I know. After the awakening, you escaped us. Very cowardly of you. You see, little Loch Salem over here. He points to a little boy, a little drow boy. He's not afraid of doing what needs to be done, killing innocents and all.
I will do away with you and your evil ways. Let
me show you what the crew looks like, since I have made a character for every single one of these crewmates. There's like generic crew that he left on his ship, obviously, but these are the main notable guys. I have a handout for each of them.
Ooh.
Starting with Captain Hornsnare.
It's like a jolly fellow.
I believe that's a Magic the Gathering card, but it's cool, so I got it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fair enough.
So that's Captain Kane Hornsnare. Then we'll show you first mate, who's the quartermaster.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, yow.
Yeah, she piques your interest real quick there, bud. See, then we'll do the boatswain.
Ocean.
Oh.
Tiefling.
Excuse me, she piques my
Oh
interest.
no.
Interest peaks.
Cost some budget.
We'll do the gunner.
Damn.
He looks badass.
How does he swing that with one hand?
Also, it's like double. It's like a double like foil. There's
Yeah,
a
it
big
does.
ball and a
I'm-
small
This
ball.
little
I'm
baby
trying
ball.
to figure out if the big ball has a small ball attached, or if the small ball is just on the ground next to it, and it looks like it's
No,
attached.
it's two. There's two chains. You see where it
Yeah.
goes? up
Oh
and-
yeah. Oh no, I
Yeah.
thought it was like the two chains both attaching to the big ball.
No.
Well, one's
like
always
my-
bigger than the other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the small ball is on a longer chain than the big ball.
It hangs lower.
Yeah. Damn it.
All right, and then we'll do Sailing Master.
What's
got a
in
big
the
ol'
bag?
Ah.
Dragonborn. You know all of these guys, Dreek, except for
Right.
save the new cabin boy. And their names are on there, if you guys care. So you guys can write it down as they are supposed to be.
It's not showing up for me.
Names
Yeah.
aren't on the. Oh, they aren't.
Yeah, it's just the
Not
art.
on the cart.
Okay, I
cards,
mean,
yeah.
We can just figure that out later, though. Let's.
yeah. If you want to know, I can tell you. If not, it's whatever.
I, as a character, wouldn't know, so I'm fine with not having that knowledge.
Sure. What am I missing here? We got. We're missing the cook.
Who's the cook?
That's not a cook. That's an executioner.
From the cook from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
He's got
It's
a
really
bunch of
into
cleaver.
Assassin's Creed cosplay.
I think it's literally Assassin's Creed because it's
Yeah.
a movie style.
Oh, does it?
Oh, you're probably right, huh?
Yeah,
That's
that's
funny.
Blade.
It's probably from Black Flag.
Is this the surgeon?
Yeah.
He's got a head.
OMG.
It's the NPC from Avernus.
All right. And lastly, we'll do the
Surgeon or
cabin boy.
surgeon?
Don't like him.
He looks like a winner.
So we
Yeah.
kill the cabin boy first, mate.
That's the guy they took as your replacement, Dreek.
Wait, who are we killing
Oh, okay.
first, mate?
Yeah, you kill the cabin boy first.
Name's Kid Nichols on account of these two nickels.
Every time.
Make them feel
Close all
something.
things out.
Something's in my ass.
So they slowly begin approaching you guys.
I'll step forward and... Like, do they look like they're raring for a fight, or are they just...
You're not sure. They have their weapons drawn, but not like about to kill you. They're just Captain Hornsnitch kind of talking some shit. He says, yeah, young Loch Salem, he took your place. I guess it's a little more gruff than that one. He took your place.
Good luck to him, you bloody bastards.
Oh, we've been very wealthy. Very lucky after Luaken, actually. No one wants to sail these days. And when they do, they're afraid of monsters. But actually, a lot of the time it's us.
You deserve everything terrible happening to you.
After all this time, you don't see me as your father.
You are nothing to me.
Then what's stopping me from just killing you all right now?
You could certainly try, but we've dealt with worse than the likes of you.
Oh, he's like right up on us?
Yeah,
I should
Block
probably
Salem
move
is
this,
gonna approach. What the? Oh, it's... How do I...
Ah, I'm moving
How do I... Stop
Select them.
How do I deselect?
You can hold Alt and like click
Oh, I
them
think I got it.
individually, or you can hold Escape, like press Escape, and it'll remove the selections. I think.
Block Salem runs through everyone and tries to like bitch slap Dreek in the face.
When he runs in, I actually want to try and stop him. I want to try and
I
like.
was gonna say.
Okay,
like,
he doesn't have a weapon drawn. He's just running through. So you can try to
Yeah.
grab him with a athletics check.
Yeah, and
No,
as the
definitely.
captain approaches, like I'll like square up on him.
Okay. He's a lot taller than you. Like a
I'm
good
not
foot and a half taller than you.
and
Doesn't bother me any. I'll tell him. I'll look straight up into his face and be like, "You'll have a hell of a time killing all of us. But hey, if we kill you first, at least escape you from King's justice, won't it? So why don't you take your band of merry men and go
Block
on
Salem
back to your boats?"
crit miss. Did you guys see that?
I saw that.
yeah,
Yep.
Okay, good. That's weird. I can select someone and roll. That's cool. I like that feature.
Mhm.
He crit miss, so he kind of slips and you grab him before he falls, like kind of saving him. And the scoundrel crew instantly like draws weapons and lifts him up. like you're like you're trying to hurt him.
Yeah, I really don't like as much save him as I just like redirect him and kind of throw him back towards his crew.
Okay, we'll move him.
Like even drag him along the ground a little bit.
Oh, you don't go for the clothesline choke slam?
That was the original idea, but I'm a bit too tall for that probably for this guy.
Costa, did you say something to him or no?
Yeah. Did none of that come across?
I
I'm
was.
not muted, am I? Okay, cool.
Go ahead. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
So you'll have a hell of a time killing all of us. So why don't you go back, scurry your way back to your pretty little boat, or you'll face King's justice here out on the island.
He scoffs. He says, "It seems like we have the exactly same amount of crewmen on this island as you."
Is that supposed to scare me in some way?
I clearly have more hit points than you now.
I don't know about that. Let me tell you. Do you have a strength modifier of?
Salem tries to pull out a knife and stab Zoom in the foot, and right when he does, the island begins quaking viciously. Everyone roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fun. This is gonna go well.
Anyone that's within 10 feet of me has a bonus to it.
Within 10 feet of Kaz, you have advantage.
No, not advantage.
+3, I think.
It's a +3, yeah.
Well, I actually do have advantage on dex check saves that I can see. So can I
Yeah, I'm
see
in
this
within
guy?
10 feet, so I got a dirty 20.
Well,
I
got
got a
21.
0.
I mean,
Sorry, I'm just looking this up.
Jeez, I crit missed 2.
I crit missed -1.
no,
Umlaut's
including
gonna
you.
try and like hide.
There's no hide feature for this. The Earth is quaking.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I got an 11 total, so +3.
11 total. Oh yeah, you get +3s if you're next to
Yeah.
Kaz.
So, Zoom, myself, and Umlau get the +3.
So mine's a 20 then.
Everyone who rolled under 17 gets knocked prone.
Okay.
Jeez.
Captain Hornsner stands his ground. Seema stands her ground. The cook stands her ground, but everyone else gets knocked prone. Lock Salem's already prone. And as you guys gain your footing or try to stand back up, Captain, no, that's you don't have to roll. The captain looks worried. And he speaks up. He says, "Fine. How about a truce then? You're here for the same reason as us. The gold, right?"
No.
Mate, we're just here to fuck shit up and kill everything, and then go home.
We're
And
here to
you're-
remove all threats and make this place safe for travel.
And you're pretty threatening, mate.
exactly.
Well, I think we could come to an agreement.
I think we can, but I'll let you talk to the lizard guy.
You say, "I have this map here." He holds up a scroll. Doesn't show you what's in it.
Kill him now!
Cut his hand off.
While he's
This-
saying this, I'm gonna get back up to my feet.
Yeah, you're allowed to. Everyone else on the scoundrel crew is standing back up while he's saying this.
Oh, you know what? I just realized. Keep going.
He says, "I got this map here. It leads to the treasure. We got to the island. We just need to find some locations, and it'll lead us to where we need to go." Dreek, you know that he does have a map, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I think I sent you that information. He does actually have a map, so he's not lying. But you know this, and he might not be what he's holding up. Might not be the map. You know he does have a map, and you don't know if it's like legit or not. He says, "You come with us. Help get rid of anything in the way. We get to the treasure. I'll give you. We'll split 70-30.
You'll give us half or none at all.
You see, I'm the one with the map.
Mate,
Without the map, you ain't getting the treasure."
I think you
You seem
underestimate the
awful
power that
worried.
we have, mate.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Mal?
I say I think you underestimate the power that we have on our side, mate.
Or maybe you
Mate.
underestimate our power.
Oh no,
I
you look pretty killable
would
to
like-
me.
As he's saying this, or at least once he kind of finishes his thought, I would like to detect thoughts on this captain individual.
Sure, do it. You get surface thoughts right away. I'll tell you those first. He is afraid of something that might be on this island. What it is, you don't know. You're not sure if even he knows, but and you're not sure why. That's his surface thoughts.
Okay. Do it. Probe deeper.
Okay. Does he have to make a saving throw?
DC 17 Wisdom.
Let me see if I can pull it up right here. Wisdom save, you said?
Yes.
Let's see if you guys can see that.
You
Question
roll
marks.
privately.
Okay, that's fine. You said 17?
Yes.
He matches, so you
Okay.
can't probe any deeper, but you do know that he is afraid of something on the island. Of what, you
Okay.
don't know.
I believe. I believe. He is aware that I have done this thing.
Is he aware that you
Yes.
that you couldn't probe deeper?
Yeah, he's aware of an intrusive thing on his mind.
Clearly,
But-
you don't trust me. I wouldn't trust me either. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's something on this island. You see, Pharaoh Walt died here, and he didn't intend to. That is my theory.
Do you need us for extra hands?
I think 30% is fair enough.
I think 50 for the amount of effort we're going to have to put into this is more than fair.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
How about that?
Very fucking good. He says the best I can do. The best I can do is 40. Like I said, we got the map.
What is this, Pawn
Without the
Stars?
map, you cannot get to this treasure.
Without us, mate, you can't get to this treasure.
We come to
Can
blows
I-
here. Your whatever big old beasties out on the island is going to feast upon your corpse, and we'll just take the map from you then.
Yeah, 50-50, mate.
Or other way
I'm doing
around.
that.
You guys could die too. The way I'm seeing it is, together we could probably face anything on this island. Separately, we could get picked off one by one.
50-50,
all together.
mate.
Sounds like equal load to me.
He
Is this guy still trying to stab me?
when the earthquake happened, he kind of like got rattled around, so he's kind of like panicking around, and he kind of scurries behind Captain Hornsneck.
You would do that.
Is he agreeing to 50-50 or?
He seems very
Poorly.
reluctant to agree, but he says, he smiles all big and says, "Sure, 50."
Inside check.
It's like I can try and persuade him for the 50 at plus
I
9
don't
persuasion.
believe what.
With that insight, I'd say that he will give you 50 if he thinks you deserve 50.
Yeah.
If you get there and you guys didn't do anything to help out, he's not going to give you more than he thinks you deserve.
All right, I will use my the racial thing, my Kalishtar telepathy, to let Kazdaye know this. It's in the back of his mind.
Do so.
I just smirk up at him. I knew you would see things our way. But don't you worry, we'll carry our load. Do
Load.
our part.
Yeah.
So long as you put forth the effort and help us clear this island, maybe we'll just let you leave this island with your 50%.
As you guys are talking about this, Foz, you get a horrible migraine. And you hear this bellowing, hollow voice in your head saying, "These are your last steps. This world is ours." Roll a insight check on that.
Inside check. As soon as I can find
Inside
it.
check.
Even though it is alphabetically sorted, I can never find the right skill. That's an 11. Bye,
Maybe someone-
someone.
Who's that?
James.
James is back.
Yams, running away.
And to refresh.
With that insight check, you think that this is coming from Ocasio.
Okay.
But yes, he holds out his hand and he says, with a smile, "All right, 50."
I'll shake it.
He gives you a firm grip, looking you in the eyes and smiling as he does so. The crew seems a little bit like confused, but they're going along with whatever the captain says.
I look at the crew, and in true Umlau fashion, I go,
All right, mate. So most likely we're all gonna live and you're all gonna die. So I hope you're ready for it. And if you don't die out there, then most likely we're gonna kill you. But for now, we shook on it. Yeah.
They kind of just like grunt. Captain Hornsnare says, "Right then, well, let's get to it." And he unscrolls the map, and it does look like a crude layout drawing of this island, with certain features drawn, illustrated on it. He says, "We're looking for a dead tree with 3 holes in the center of the base. Should be close to where we landed here." You guys can roll perception checks if you want to assist on this.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Oh,
Never mind. You don't have to roll anything. Cause it's like,
Oh, you mean that one?
You mean this tree right here?
you're like, is it this tree right here? You're like, that one?
right in my head.
Oh yeah, there it is. Seems like you're going to be useful after all. And after various, you crit, so I'm not going to make you roll anymore. You did fine. You easily pick out the markings on this map, and I'd say both the groups kind of stay separate but together. Kaz and Captain Hornsnare seem to be the closest two between the group, split between both you guys. It's just like you guys are the closest and everyone else is separate. And eventually you find yourself at an opening, a cave entrance. I have a handout for that.
Umlau's talking to Bud about the other kitty person that's here.
What do you say?
I'm just like, look at her, mate. Look. Look at that fine tail and that fur. All nice and dark, mate. I think you guys would make cute little kitten things, mate. Maybe I could have one. I mean, not as a pet, but as a friend, They're children, too.
What do you know, my friend, of the love between 2 felines?
I know that when 2 kitties get together, they never unget together. Some weird shit like that, mate.
Something dark and mysterious about that woman. I must know more.
Mate, I can smell
Roll a
it.
stealth check if you want to,
Yeah.
because she's gonna hear this conversation if you guys aren't rolling stealth.
It's like,
Mate, I can smell it in the air that you like a dark and mysteriousness. You should probably settle down, mate. If I can smell it, everyone else can smell it.
She hears it.
Meow.
Going for the power move and just saying it out loud. No.
And after you say this, you like both look at her and she looks at you and rolls her eyes and like shakes her head and makes more space between you guys.
I just go, oh.
He thinks you're a pretty kitty, mate.
Kaz specifically hates this lady because he knew her.
Koss? Koss, you knew her?
I don't like it.
Or at least knew of her.
The whole thing with the them hunting Sinborn and like aiding and abetting, was that the whole crew or just her?
The way you see it is she was kind of like a double agent.
Yeah.
So she would get information from Sinborn cultists. They would pay them to, I don't know, create blockades so they can go through, and vice versa. They were like reluctant allies, I guess you'd say. But it just made your life hell when you were trying to hunt down cultists.
Yeah.
But like I said, you happen across cave entrance.
Looks good.
The bones outside aren't necessarily human. There does seem to be like bones fused to the ground that are human, but a lot of them are like fish, and the ones that are fish or various sea life bones seem to be fresher than the human ones that are stuck in the rock.
Do they look like just animal bones of like assorted sea life, or does it also seem like there are like monster bones?
Roll an investigation check.
Do
I tell Fazradin, I'm like, Fazradin, hey mate, old guy, you should tell them that this is their future.
I doubt they would listen.
Your investigation check shows you that the bones that look human are humanoid are definitely humanoid. They're not monstrous. They're like stuck in the rock, like embedded in this rock, almost like a fossil.
Okay.
But not really. It's not really a fossil. There's bone, and the fish bones are just fish, sea life, not monstrous.
Okay.
What else can I give you with that? There's some blood there. It seems to be pretty dried. Where am I? My notes here. Would you like to enter the cave?
Can we hear anything from the outside?
Perception check.
Anybody?
Not
Sure.
a crit.
Anyone
You
that's
know,
listening?
I think I've entered this cave before, actually.
Entered it.
Yeah, this is from Skyrim.
Oh, really?
Oh,
The
Probably
the-
a bear in there.
the white is not snow; is salt.
Oh.
So with that investigation check, Foz, that's something else I was going to say, is that the salt from the top of this island seems like it was once underwater.
Okay.
wow.
Explains the fish.
Wow.
Perception checks. You hear a howling wind inside. Some dripping, definitely dripping. It seems like I said, it was once underwater, so there's like seawater still dripping from the ceiling. Besides that, nothing of note.
Sorry, to clarify, the map led us here?
The map led you to certain locations to look out for, which led you to that cave entrance.
Got it. Okay. What do you think, Captain? Is what we seek inside?
It's definitely.
Oh, you're talking to him or Captain Hornsnare?
Sorry.
Horn
Go ahead.
snare.
That makes more sense.
But you think he thinks he's talking to you, so you can speak up if you want.
I mean, we can interrupt each other, like. Well, I think that would.
Yeah, Hornsnare starts talking to you. He says,
Oh,
He looks
you
at
were
you and
talking to
goes,
him.
"Remember your place, boy."
I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk to me, Captain, that way.
Noises.
Him, a captain. God damn it, everyone's be captain these days, right?
Hiss.
Yes.
You should show
He says-
more respect to the person whose island this is named after now, considering this is Dreekland.
Oh,
That's
is
right.
that so? Dreekland.
Brandon, you're muted.
Ricklandia?
Two
Duke's
votes.
Were you saying something?
AKA the island guy.
Island guy. Great.
Enjoy
Cool,
putting
fine.
that on the map.
Island guy. Like Captain Hornsnare speaks up, he says, "Map let us here. Treasure's got to be inside. After you, of course."
Can I incite him when he says that?
I think
Yeah,
he closes the deck.
Like,
You
does
should
he
go
know
first.
what's in there? Yeah, does he, like, know, and he's just wanting us to take off the traps and shit first?
Go ahead and make an insight check. That's fair. I'd say that he's like Foz knew before. He's afraid of something on this island, and he doesn't want to run into it first. He's not sure what it is. He doesn't. I guess with an insight, you would know if he knows what it is or not. But he is afraid of something on the island, and he doesn't want to run into it first.
Well, after me then.
Say, well, this guy's got the map. Shouldn't he go first? We don't know where the
Map needs to be protected in case there's something else ahead.
As long as you stand right behind me, you'll be protected. Come on.
He smiles at you. And I'll move you guys. Let me see. You probably won't be able to see again, but we'll move you again.
I'll cast light on my mace, I guess, and head on in.
I will also
Inside
cast
cave.
light on my wand, my wenge focus, as we're walking, so we also have light.
I'm gonna light it up as well, because why not? All the cool kids are doing it.
I
so
also
cool.
do not have vision here. I can see myself, but I cannot see
I
anything.
can see myself.
same.
I will. I'll fix it. Hold on.
Yeah, Tyler, we'll fix it permanently, or more permanently, and then resave the tokens later.
Who cannot see and who can see?
I can see.
I can see.
Cannot see.
I can only see my token and circle around it.
Yeah, same. I only see myself and like about
55 feet out.
and I see Daniel's little measurement.
Ooh. Everybody.
I
This is
should
my
close
mission.
all these things.
Other people just showed up for me.
Does anyone else can't see?
I'm good now.
Drake, Bud, can you see?
I can see.
I
I
can
just
see.
saw all the shit on my stream, but yeah.
I can see.
Okay,
I
cool.
can fight.
Yes, good. That's working. No, everyone can see. Yes. No one cannot see.
I can't not see.
Can't not see. Cool. You find yourself in this cave. Ahead of you, just in front of you, on the brink of your. Well, I guess a lot of Drake looks like you can see a lot further than some of you guys. Anyways,
What?
you can see that there are signs of human life, actually, or humanoid life. On the border of a lot of your guys' vision, there's a barrel that's broken. I think you can see it right here. What would you like to do?
Oh yeah. Are the whole crew is still here? On the bottom left.
We'll go investigate.
Yeah, the whole crew is right behind all you guys.
Okay.
Umla will go investigate the barrel.
Okay.
I'll point at the dirty the scoundrel team, and I'll point them, like indicating for them to go left, and I start heading right.
Okay. Let our party go make a movement before them, so. Move where you would like to move.
I'm gonna move up here.
Why do I have?
I reluctantly follow cause.
Why do I have control over?
Wait, I have Bud and myself.
Yeah, Bud is locked to me as well.
You deleted yourself.
What the heck?
Why is that a thing?
We both control Bud? What?
Everybody controls Bud.
I still control him.
Oh yeah.
What the? Oh wait, he
What's going
controls
on?
me too.
Bud's possessed.
Was
Wait, I got it. I'm
Wait, no, he
that
doesn't. But I still control him.
Giving everyone control over Bud the last.
Yep. Leftovers.
How do I take? Hold on. Stop moving. Stop
Sorry.
moving.
So if you have the select tool, just click and drag a square somewhere else. It'll deselect him.
I don't have him selected.
Yeah, so like if everybody like clicks away somewhere, just drag a big circle like you're selecting tokens or something. It deselected him for me.
That worked. Oh my god, everyone else disappeared though.
It's because you
Because
Erase
Bud
your
has
token.
vision.
Oh wait, I did it again and wait, hang on. What the heck?
I can see Drake.
I see Drake. Yeah.
I mean,
So-
he didn't have vision. I gave him vision just now.
So what happens is when I move, Oh wait, there we go. Okay, that's better.
When he deselects
Thank
his
you.
token, he loses. He gains vision. When he selects himself,
Yeah.
or well, I guess it's working now, so never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have,
It
I have
should
the
be-
circle
it
of
should
vision
be good
now.
now.
So yeah, that's cool.
Weird.
I was keeping
If I
myself.
deselect myself, I have more vision, but if I select myself, then I see what I'm supposed to see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Me too.
All right. Is everyone where they want to be?
Yes.
Okay.
Slightly over
And you
here.
pointed for them to go left. Make a persuasion check with disadvantage because they don't want to listen
I'll
to
go
you.
with Bud because I don't like our healer
Um,
going alone.
I'm gonna go look and see what we got going on over here.
Persuasion. How's that work? There we go.
I also want to make sure that Acasio is not directly the last person. That at least somebody has eyes on him at all times.
The
So
captain's
that's-
not going to follow your persuasion. Yeah. Yes, I heard you. You're
Okay.
not. You're making so Acasio's not last, right?
Yep.
Okay. So captain's going to go up here next to you. He doesn't want you to. Actually, it was in right behind you to get to something cool without him seeing it first. Seem a proud shadow will be on your other side. For Huxley will be over here. For Dryden will be over here. Lock Salem will be with the captain. Okay. And is anyone investigating anything particular?
I investigated the barrels that were up there. Rolled a 12.
I'm looking for like signs of
the
habitation
barrels?
and life.
You roll a 12. There's nothing in the barrels. They're full of water. Like the ones that are cracked open, there's water pooled, seawater pooled inside of them.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'll assist Vulcan and is it Vulcan or Vulcan? I always forget.
I say Vulcan, but I
Vulcan,
think it's
okay.
Vulcan if you're not.
I just see it and I think the
Vulcan.
German
Wait, we
Like-
share the same accent though. You would say Vulcan too.
Vulcan.
Okay. You're gonna assist him. You can roll or have him roll whatever you want.
What is it?
Investigation.
Checkpoint? Investigation.
Investigation.
What is it you're looking for, Vulcan?
I was looking for like signs of life and like footprints or other evidence of people.
You don't see footprints. You see ramshacked tents, bedding, packs everywhere. They seem very old and weathered.
Haven't
And
been
like
used
you,
in a while.
like you concurred that this place has been underwater. Before.
I mean, it wasn't underwater when like, there was beds, right?
You don't think so? So together you guys come to that conclusion. Bud and Zoom, what are you guys doing up there?
Just looking around.
I'm following Bud, making sure nothing is jumping him.
Are you looking at the loot over there?
Yeah,
You want to roll an investigation?
sure thing.
Very nice. Okay. Cool. Before I get to you, does anyone want to roll anything else? Any checks of any kind?
I guess just a perception for further down the cave if we can hear or
Okay.
see anything, but that's it.
Could I do a perception of like the whole group or?
Sure.
All right. Like the
Both of you guys roll perception.
the scoundrels.
Sure.
That's cocked.
You do see a path up ahead. I believe you can see it on your map.
Yeah.
If you keep heading in that northeast direction, there's another path that keeps leading downwards. Dreek, you look back at the scoundrels to the west, not towards the captain, towards the west, and one brushes up against a rock, and the rock begins to wiggle a little bit,
Ah.
and you
Okay.
see arms pop out of the rock.
Oh no.
What?
and it stands up.
Uh-oh.
And all of a sudden, boulders seem to come alive in this room. It's good that you rolled this perception check, because if you didn't, they would have had an opportunity or an ambush round. But we will start with combat next round, or next time, and we'll be ending here. Let me just show you guys what these things look like.
Oh my god.
They're Gorons.
They're like the jar. They're the jar boys from Elden Ring.
Mountain.
Oh,
They're in jar.
Oh no!
Ah.
They've got
Oh my
enormous
God.
mouths.
they've got multiple arms.
They are like kind of.
Oh, those are mouths? Oh,
I see
yeah.
a picture.
I have a handout, I think, for these guys.
Oh no.
Looking in
Faceless Gorons.
Look at those mouths.
Eldritch Horror Gorons.
All
Do
the
I
better
have-
to suck you off with.
Unspeakable horrors beyond our comprehension.
The Elden Ring version of Gorons.
Dark Souls Gorons, yeah.
How do I
Yeah.
want to do this? I think I can do it. Yeah, I can do it this way.
My god, there's so many of them.
There is rather a lot of
They're
them.
everywhere.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
That works.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Yeah, that
Well,
works.
That's much worse than
I
I thought.
don't like their like weird little bulge thing. That they
Well, gee,
What is
thanks.
the
I
bulge?
didn't see it.
What's
until
in
I
there?
didn't see it until, yeah. No, I can't look away.
Next time, the bulge.
Little rock dicks, dude.
Rock
God
dicks.
damn it.
Hey man, that's the
Next
least of
time.
your worries.
I don't know, man. I'm really worried about it.
When you're getting
We will
slammed by that
start
nub.
with the combat on these guys next time, and we'll end here.
Thank you, sir.
My god.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hope you guys
Yeah,
enjoyed
thanks.
the first session.
Sure did.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Now we
Good
just
shit.
need to use weaponized incompetence to make sure they die before we die.
Yes, of course.
At least you have 7 others to fight with you.
And whenever the ticking
Oh,
time
yeah.
bomb that is Acasio goes, he's like near them first.
Yep.
Interesting.
Osteo's gonna vanish in the middle of this.
Yeah.
This will like walk back into the Homer Simpson meme.
Oh yeah. Into the rock.
bushes.
Yeah, and some seaweed or some shit. All right, team. We will regroup in 2 weeks.
Yes, we will.
Yes, sir.
Bye
All right, boys. See ya.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.